Ecclesiastes chapter 2, verse 1. My son, if thou come to serve the Lord, prepare thy soul for temptation. So it said, my son, if thou come to serve the Lord, prepare thy soul for temptation. Because people have it in their minds today that, oh, if you serve God, your life is going to be easy, right? No, that's not the case, okay? Serving the Most High God, that's the hardest thing you could do, especially in a world right now where it's all about evil and corruption, right? Watch this. This is 2 Timothy 3:12. Ye and all that will live godly and Hamashiach YAHAWASHI shall suffer persecution. So everybody who lives godly is going to suffer persecution. There's no way around that. Okay? There's no way around that. Anybody who serves God, especially in this world right now, is going to suffer persecution. This has to happen. Okay? So serving God isn't the easiest thing to do. But it's either serve God or you serve Satan. Okay? And Satan is going to destroy you in the end. Okay? He doesn't have your back. Watch this. This is Acts chapter 14, verse 22. Confirming the souls of the disciples and exhorting them to continue in the faith, and that we must through much tribulation enter into the kingdom of God. So through much tribulation we're going to enter into the kingdom of God. What does that tell you? Right? That it's going to be, it's a hard way. It's hard to enter into the kingdom. Okay? It's not an easy thing. Okay? It says much tribulation is going to be the path to God. Much tribulation is going to be the path to God. Matter of fact, watch this. This is Matthew 7:13. Enter ye in a... Matthew 7:13. Enter ye in at the straight gate, for wide is the gate and broad is the way that leadeth to destruction, and many there be which go in thereat. Because straight is the gate and narrow is the path, and narrow is the way which leadeth unto life, and few there be that find it. So we know that what? Narrow is the path to salvation. Okay, but the broad way is going to be the way to destruction. So whatever is the most popular thing to do is going to be the thing that's going to lead you to destruction. Okay? And what do the majority of the people do? The majority of the people eat whatever they want. The majority of the people, they love to commit adultery. They're all about drugs. They're all about sex, right? They're all about pleasing the flesh. Whatever you want to do, do it. That's what the broad way is going to do, okay? But it's not going to be it's going to be a narrow path for the people who actually want to serve the Lord and who actually serve the Lord, okay? Because that's a hard thing to do. Women don't want to put on a dress, right? Women don't want to cover their hair, their heads, right? Men don't want to actually stand up and be men, right? People don't want to stop eating. People don't want to follow the dietary laws to the best of their ability, right? People don't want to keep the Sabbath, right? Our people have gotten so used to being in this wicked place, they don't even care about the Most High God anymore, okay? Even the people, there's even people who profess to know the Most High God, right? But they're not really about Him. Matter of fact, let's get that real quick. Matthew 15 and verse 8. This people draw nigh unto me with their mouth and honor me with their lips, but their hearts is far from me. So you got people who honor the Most High God with their lips, right, and their mouth, but when it comes to their minds, they're nowhere near God, right? They say they're keeping the Sabbath, right? They say they're keeping the dietary laws, but in their minds, they hate their people, right? And then you got people who actually do love their people the way they think is love, right? but then they're breaking the Sabbath. They're breaking the dietary law, right? They're possibly sodomites, lesbians, right? So you got people who are doing it halfway right, either in the flesh or in the spirit, right? And when I say in the flesh, I mean the works of the law, because you got people who think the works of the law are going to get you salvation. The works of the law is not going to get you salvation. The works of the law is for us. It's not done away with. You still got to keep it to the best of our ability, right? Minus the sacrifices. But actually, our bodies are the sacrifices. Okay, our bodies are the sacrifice. By us giving our life to the Lord, whether it be through camp, whether it be through sit downs, whether it be through studying, whether it be through being in the spirit. Okay, because being in the spirit is like the ultimate. It's like the ultimate sacrifice, living sacrifice. Not rendering evil for evil, right? Let me get that real quick. Romans 12 and 21. Be not overcome of evil, but overcome evil with good. So be not overcome of evil, but overcome evil with good. Okay? And this is what we got to do. Overcome evil with good. Okay? That's the ultimate sacrifice. And that's what YAHAWASHI did. Okay? He gave his life for a ransom. Okay? And that's what we got to do. We got to give our lives for a ransom. Stephen gave his life for a ransom. Upon Stephen's deathbed, he prayed that the people who killed him be not blamed for that. That's the ultimate sacrifice. When you put the needs of your people before your own, right? Even when they've done something completely wrong, right? That's the way YAHAWASHI. That's the will of God. That's the will of YAHAWASHI. Okay? Back over here, Sirach, chapter 2, verse 2. It says, set thy heart aright and constantly endure, and make not haste in a time of trouble. So it says we got to constantly be able to endure, because we know that Satan is out here through your wives, right? Your children, your jobs, financially, physically, right? Your health. Satan is trying to attack you in all the ways that he can. Okay, that's why you got to constantly endure. You got to constantly be sober and be vigilant and understand that we're going up against Satan. Even though you got people physically come against you, that's not them physically coming against you. That's Satan coming against you. You got to be aware. Okay, you got to know who you're dealing with. You got to know who's coming against you. You got to know who you're playing with. Okay, knowing who you're going up against is half the battle. Okay, knowing who you're going up against is half the battle. If you don't know who you're going up against, then you're off the bat, you're in trouble. You got to understand the power of Satan. Okay? You got to understand the power of Satan. But also, you got to understand the power of YAHAWASHI as well. Okay? And we can endure Satan through staying in the spirit. We can endure Satan by keeping faith. Okay? This is Ecclesiastes chapter 2 and verse 3. It says, cleave unto him and depart not away, that thou mayest be increased at thy last end. So it says we're supposed to cleave unto the Lord and don't depart away, because the Most High God, He's our only way for life. Okay, if we depart from Him, then that means Satan can do whatever he wants with us now. Okay, that's why we gotta stay. We gotta stay in the spirit. The minute we leave the spirit, as we leave YAHAWASHI, and we go into Satan's realm. Okay, and nobody can win against Satan without the spirit. Nobody can beat Satan without YAHAWASHI. It can't be done. It cannot be done. Look at King David, right? He left the spirit and gave into his flesh with the woman, with Uriah's wife, and Satan defeated him, right? Look at King Solomon. He followed the wives. He left the spirit and started dealing with other gods, right? The false gods. Satan got him. Look at Adam. he decided to deal with with the ways of the serpents, right? The Edomites. He decided to deal with them. Satan got him. Anybody who's battled against Satan and didn't stay in the spirit has lost. Okay? You look at YAHAWASHI, he battled Satan, but the one thing YAHAWASHI did was he stayed in the spirit. Right? That's why YAHAWASHI won, because that's the blueprint. Staying in the spirit. Staying in the spirit is the key to victory. Okay? Staying in the spirit is the key to victory. It says, whatsoever is brought upon thee, take cheerfully, and be patient when thou art changed to a lower state. So we gotta endure when we change to a lower state. It says take it cheerfully, because we know that what? All things work for the good of the elect. Okay? You gotta understand, everything you go through, the Most High God is there and you bringing you through this for a specific reason. Okay? You might not be able to eat every night because he want to get you prepared for Jacob's trouble, where you won't be able to eat every night. So when Jacob's trouble rolls around, you're not going to freak out because you're not eating every night, because he already put you through that, right? He's going to have your parents, your family come against you now, right? He's going to have you feel betrayal now. So when Jacob's trouble comes, there are going to be people who betray you. There are going to be family members who turn against you, but you already went through that before, so you're prepared for that. The Most High God is putting us through various tests. We don't understand what it's about in the flesh, but the Lord is doing this to us for a specific reason. Everything that we go through is for a specific reason. We got to have faith on that and be able to endure to the end. Because like I just brought out earlier, we got to have faith that whatever we go through, he's going to give us a way out. Okay? And upon having that way out, it's going to give us faith to endure something like that all over again. Okay?